Well, the Roosters came into this match against the Redlegs thinking they had a chance, but there was a fair bit of difference between the top place Norwood with 8 wins and North Adelaide sitting 5th with 4 wins and 5 losses. But the Roosters, sure, they were behind at stages, but they came back, they got their nose in front and they led at every change, Ben Knights.
Yeah, which is unusual for Norwood from this season. They certainly haven't been behind very much at all, and they didn't really enjoy being behind all day today. And the way that North Adelaide played, they really knew that they had a chance today. They wanted to come out here and, I guess, set the precedent from the start and put their, best foot forward and really make it a contest continuously. And that's exactly what North Adelaide did. They ground and ground and ground away. And despite some brilliance like this from Simon Phillips from Norwood, it was a tight tussle and a game that was really won, I guess, in the clinches.
And it was the persistence. We see this big mark from Lewis Johnston. This is when the game was on the line in the last quarter. The real test, I think everybody thought for the Roosters would be, could they persist long enough to be able to hold off Norwood? And they did do that.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think they came into the game with increased confidence, perhaps, that they could play a really good brand of football after last week's win against Glenelg. And they really took it up to Norwood here. Remember, Norwood are coming off 8 wins in a row, so perhaps maybe a little bit flat today. And after a tough game last week with South Adelaide, perhaps a little bit flat again. But to North Adelaide's credit, we don't want to take anything away from the way they played. They went about their game exactly how they wanted to. Josh Franco said earlier, we're going to play our style of game. We're not going to worry about just trying to limit Norwood's use of the football. And it was important that North Adelaide had these tools, the likes of Stewart and Johnson, to kick goals for them. But Allen and Bennett got so much of the football from North Adelaide, they really made their own game.
Well, it wasn't the last goal of the match, but it was perhaps one of the most important. That Daniel Stewart goal at the 22-minute mark put them 7 points clear, North Adelaide. In the end, Norwood did kick another one, but they won in the end, North Adelaide. They were able just to hold on. 11-6 plays, 10-11, just the 1 point in it at the final siren. Statistically, when you look at these, the most outstanding one surely is the centre breaks in favour of Norwood, and yet somehow North found a way.
It's amazing because North Adelaide would have been in favour of the hit-outs. Norwood dominated the clearances out of the centre square, but around the ground, North Adelaide won their fair share of the football, and they used the ball in a lot more direct fashion going forward and gave them a lot more opportunities to score, and that's the way it panned out in the end.